we're talking about rebuilding here at Manchester City. They have backed Guardiola in the January transfer window, and I think the standout signing so far has probably been Mamouche. That he got an applause from the fans as he was subbed off.
Even that would have surprised Adam if he got subbed off. Because you're 2-0 down, you're at home obviously, and you bring off probably your most attacking player.
And you bring on a centre half.
You bring on a
number
centre-half.
6.
Yeah, I know.
Or 2 number 6s.
I mean, maybe he's just protecting him for the next game, perhaps. Because the bigger picture, Pep might have thought this game's gone. We can't get back in. I've got to protect him. We don't know how long Haaland's out for, so he maybe put cotton wool around him. But he showed glimpses. That was clearly offside first half. But it's a brilliant finish. He's shown glimpses that he's a top player. But again, you feel for Marmoush because players in the past have come into this team and they're winning leagues, winning Champions League, as Tomo says. He's come into a team that's really struggling. So the demands on him alone even have gone through the roof, really, haven't they, from day one?
Absolutely, mate, absolutely.
You impressed by Mamouche?
I am very impressed by him. I don't think he was trying to be number 9 today. I don't think that's his best position. Obviously, his best position is coming in off the left-hand side and making them runs there. He prefers to play with a number 9, but he's a dangerous player. He looked lively. And he really does remind me of Mo Salah at times, the way he controls the ball and then takes his shot instinctively.
It's very quick.
He's so
You're going to say walks like an Egyptian there, but
you've probably been wanting to say that all day, and you're definitely showing your age.
Just came to me there.
You're showing your age right now, Shay Given.
No, but he's absolutely quality. You can see why most of the top clubs were really interested in him.
And why he lit up the Bundesliga as well, we should add.
Absolutely.
But he's able to transfer that here
instantly.
Instantly.
Well. I think in his debut game, was it against Chelsea?
I think it could have been, but it took him a while to finally find the back of the net. But when he did it so in an emphatic fashion.
He looks dangerous, and I think that's what the Premier League's all about. A player like him, you've got to look dangerous all the time. Doku looked dangerous today. You could see, he was City's most creative player, I'd say, today.
Of the players today, and let's throw in anybody who's injured, like Rodri, like a Haaland, who do you see starting matches next season for City? Well, starting in the goalkeeper, there's a lot of speculation he could leave. He almost left last year.
Yeah, there was talk where he's linked with Saudi, wasn't he, and going over to that league, perhaps. I don't know. He's not been the same Ederson as years gone by. He's been one of the mainstay of the team. Him and Ortega have sort of swapped in and swapped out, so there's question marks, I suppose, over Ederson, if he's going to stay. But you mentioned the guy Rodri, and it's easy for pundits to say, without Rodri they wouldn't have scored. But he is such a big loss to any football team. I know they brought Gonzalez in, but what I've seen so far, Gonzalez, he's not in the same league as Rodri. He's such a huge loss, and I know he got the Ballon d'Or last year, and I jokingly said a couple of weeks ago he might win the Ballon d'Or this year again because Rodri for not playing. But it shows you how important he has been to this team over the course of the last number of years. Of course, Spain won in the Euros as well. He was a huge part of that as well. Haaland's obviously going to be a loss as well. So they're two big players. But I still think they need more. I still think it needs a little bit of refreshing up. And perhaps, I know in January they have freshened, but the players, and you look at these, Marmouche aside, you look at the younger players, quite a young sort of players they brought in, and perhaps they should have done that last summer, I felt, after they won the league. I think you always should strengthen from a position of power. Even now in the summer, say if they finish outside the Champions League, some top players are going, I don't really fancy going to City. So they have to be careful there on that front as well.
Yeah, they're going to have to, they're going to have to pull it together now. I mean, the substitution today, it almost looked like Pep had sort of given up on this game. Save the lads till next week and we'll go again.
Midweek against Spurs.
I said it to Shay, they're going to have to be careful. There's going to be a tight run-in with Villa and Newcastle. They're going to have a fight on their hands for this 4th spot.
That top 4 position.
Yeah.
You haven't answered my question, though. How many of the players...
And Forest, sorry.
And Forest, of course.
You always ask a tricky question, don't you?
Well, I try to get a decent answer out of you, let's put it that way.
Well, obviously Kyle Walker left. You mentioned fullbacks left there in January, didn't he?
Was it on loan? I can't remember.
No, he's gone.
He's permanently gone, okay.
So we've lost Kyle Walker. I mean, Rico Lewis is slotted in right back. Still not sure if that's his best position, if I'm being honest. Defensively, there's still questioning Rico Lewis at right back. Maybe that's an option. Guardiola was brought in as a centre half, wasn't he? He's played left back most of his time here. I think sometimes Guardiola has got a blind spot for left backs because he's never really had a left back. Zinchenko's a midfielder put back there. I think who other left backs have played there. Aki's played at left back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Benjamin Mendy. I remember that Fabian Delph was positioned there once by Pep.
As if it's a blind spot towards Pep Guardiola, but again, who are we sort of to question the great Pep Guardiola? But when things don't go for you, Adam, when results don't go for you and you're talking about maybe missing out in the Champions League, then people are going to start questioning every sort of decision you make.